Hello everyone, welcome to my mom's channel. I'm Biscuit, and this is Simply Blessed Crafts. I hope you enjoy this beautiful video that my mom put out for you. Please stick around and watch till the very end. Happy crafting everyone. Hold on, got an itch. Thank you, please subscribe. Bye.
Thank you, Biscuit, but you forgot to mention that this is also just an imagination creation video hosted by Rustic and Lace DIY and Kathy Jo DIYs, and our co-host this month is The Busy Housewife. I hope you guys enjoy this. The link for their channel will be down below, along with the playlist. And our guidelines this month is a mousetrap, spoons, and clothespins. I hope you guys enjoy this. DIY number 1. So I am taking a rolling pin. I'm starting off with this. I have done these in my channel before, so if you are not new to my channel, you have probably seen me do these, and I hope you enjoy this. I have used this rolling pin in a past DIY, so I am just scratching off a transfer that I used. And then I'm going to paint the handles. I currently had them orange, and I'm going to paint them in this beautiful teal color. They were, it's DIY paint. It is called Old 57. I did use 2 coats on here just to give it a good coat. If you're not familiar with DIY paint, it is clay based, and it can be reactivated with water. So right here I am taping this off just because I can get a straight line usually with tape, and I am measuring. I did every ½ inch. I first started out with a 1/4 inch and then did every ½ inch of this, just to get an even space in between my dots. And then I'm going to take my drill. I got my drill off of Amazon. You actually get a whole tool kit that matches with hammer and everything. And I am just slowly drilling little holes. I'm not going all the way down, just enough to get little holes in there to where my oh my gosh, you guys, I'm drawing a blank. My eye hooks will go in, and I will make sure that when you're doing this, that your eye hooks are about the same size as your drill bit, because you don't want to make your holes too big, of course. So I make sure that my eye hooks, the size of my eye hooks, are about the same size as my drill bit. And I do recommend also getting drill bits more expensive than the drill bits that they actually send you in the toolkit, because they are cheap. They do not last. I learned that from experience. After my holes are drawn, or drilled, I take the tape off, and then of course I just grab my eye hooks and push them down, screw them in, whatever you want to say. So this is Surflon This is actually very strong. What do you call it? Guys, I'm having a hard time with this. I shouldn't be, but okay, so now I'm going to be talking about spoons here. I'll talk about the stuff here in a minute. The spoons, so I had my dad drill holes in the spoons for me. Now, you can do this with a drill gun itself, with like my drill, but you need to be able to hold it down to where it's not going to move. I had my dad do it because he has a drill press. Now, I tried doing this myself, but it moves too much, and I ended up breaking my drill bit. So, in order to do this, your best bet would be to have a way to lock in your spoon with like a press of some sort and then drill the hole. So I wanted to show you how my dad was doing it, and he had to flip the spoon over because there was more of a loop on the spoon and it was moving, but after he flipped it over and got a good way of doing it, it went right through. He didn't have an issue. So anyway, I ordered this off of Amazon, but this line, which is actual fish line, this fish line is actually made for like what do you call it, for like for the fishers that actually go out and do like the my gosh, you guys, I'm having a hard time talking. Like going out in the big boats and catching the really big fish, like out in the big seas and stuff like that. Like, this is for, it's 90 test. Like, it's heavy duty stuff. It does not rust. This is stuff that will last forever. Like, your spoons and your eye hooks will rust before this line will. It will not rust. It will not break. I did this right to show you guys. If you guys don't have this, I mean, I get it. And if you wanted to create something like this, it's not like you couldn't create it with regular fishing line. But just keep in mind that you'd probably have to redo it, because the sun will rot the line away eventually. The sun will make the line very fragile in any case. But this stuff will not do that. It will keep for many, many years. The little metal loops that I'm using, these I also ordered those off of Amazon. It comes with this whole kit and caboodle. I did this so I could make these kind of things. The clamp thing that I'm using to clamp these down also came from Amazon. I do not remember the cost that I did this, but you can make jewelry and any kind of thing with this kind of stuff, you guys. It is very, very hard on the fingers, I will give you that, but it is very worth it in the long run. It's very fun to do. Just give yourself some grace though, because it is hard on the fingertips. My fingers were so sore after this challenge because it is sore. But this is where my spoons come in, of course, you guys. This is my spoons. I do add forks to this one because why not? And I'm trying to show you the best way I can. It does get a little dark. One of my lights ended up burning out, so I don't get to show you. Like, it kind of gets a little dark, but I'm just kind of going, and you kind of just have to feed your line into the little loop and then clamp it down. Make sure you get enough clamp in there, or enough line in there to clamp it, because otherwise it'll come apart. This is the best way I figured out how to do to hang it. If you're gonna do one of these, if you're gonna do like a rolling pin, is to grab 2 of these keychain things and do the same thing with the clamps, and then put one around the handle, and then make sure that you have a little bit of a little hanger there, but not enough to where you can slip the other side off. You want to make sure that there isn't no way for your hanger to come off. And that's kind of what I'm showing you here. There is no way for these to, pop off or anything like that. So, and there you go, guys. DIY number 2. They're going to be our clothespins here. I actually got the idea to do this I'd say right now I'm just gluing them together. I'm starting to just glue a few of them together. Backwards like I'm showing there. Trying to remember the gal that I got this idea from. Right now I am just lining 3 of them up here. It's easier just for me or for you guys just to see what I'm doing here. But I'm gonna glue one to the very top, or very top there, and to the bottom of that one there. And then the only one that I do not, I do both of them. I do 2 sets of them. And then the only one that I do not actually glue together, and I figured this out later, is this one right here. I actually just use half of the pin, but the rest of them I end up gluing all of them together. Every single one of them. So the gal that I actually got the idea from, and I just got the idea from her. I didn't actually copy her stuff at all. I mean, the only thing that I actually copied basically is the arms of it, which is what those 2 things were at the very beginning, the 2 arms of it. But anyway, here I'm just gluing a bunch of these together. But her channel is How to Be an Artist, and this was posted 3 years ago, but this is my version of it, and it's kind of ended up being bigger. But I eventually just glued my big piece. I don't even know how many I glued together here. How many did I glue together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 of them together. So I ended up taking this one apart. So my problem was that it was very off-kilter. I couldn't get it to not be off-kilter. And I figured out that because of me gluing the one part to the more of the slender part, once I got to the more slender part, maybe that was why. So I ended up trying to level it out more. So I grabbed these like really teeny tiny little clips, and I glued one down to make it higher, and then glued my thing to, yeah, that didn't work. Didn't work at all. So me taking it apart, and I did this twice. Took it apart twice. And then my camera shut off, and you didn't actually see me glue my little middle part there. But that little middle part there is actually off of a sponge brush, and I just stuck that down in the middle of that and glued the ends to the middle of my chair. It's going to be a bench, you guys, as you can kind of tell. But I figured that this would be really cute for, like, to put like a little plant or something in it to decorate for the springtime. And here now I'm just gluing a bunch of these together to make for the back of it. I basically glue the rest of them together is what I end up doing. But to end up leveling it out, I ended up gluing another one of those little tiny clothespins to the back of the bottom of my bench. You won't see it unless you look at the bottom of the back of it, but I just could not get it to level out. I don't even know what the heck she did because I didn't look, but I thought it was cute, and it's not like I'm going to sell this one. I'm going to probably keep it here. It would also be really cute for if your kids play with Barbies. How cute would that be for, like, at the pool or something? I mean, adorable. But there you go. DIY number 3. The dreaded mouse traps. These actually weren't that bad. I actually had a lot of fun with these. I think this was probably my favorite, you guys. So I'm just kind of taking my tool here and I'm just prying up the pieces that I didn't need. Which is kind of the cheese and the rest of the metal part that you stick to set it. I left the other snappy part. Do you love my words? And I started with I have more mouse traps, but I only did the 4 here. I grabbed a bunch of scrap paper and I mean, these are a bunch of I just random. I got these off of Amazon, I believe. Maybe some from Etsy, I don't even know. But here I'm just trying to figure out. I actually had so much fun doing this. I used to scrapbook, and I want to actually get back into doing this, but this reminded me so much of scrapbooking, and I think that's why I had so much fun doing it. But I just started, I honestly was looking for a glue stick, but the hot glue actually worked a lot better. I actually found a glue stick later, and the hot glue actually worked a lot better with the wood. And here I wasn't going to hassle with sandpapering or nothing. I've just grabbed my X-Acto knife and I just went around it. And then be careful doing this so you don't snap your fingers, but I just lifted it up and did the same thing here. I got these little booklets too off of Amazon, I believe. These are going to be kind of like, they're kind of like rice paper. They're very thin and like weird texture. But they have so many cool designs and stuff. And these are actually perfect for this size, you guys. But this is kind of where I got my glue stick out, and this works to stick them down. But I just kind of, you know, stick them down to my liking, where I liked them, and then I cut off the excess. I mean, it's fun just to play around with them. I thought the flowers were really pretty. And then I grabbed the other one that I tore it out and that I really liked. Glued that one down. Sorry, I got out of frame and stuff. I'm just cutting the paper down and stuff. And then I got some of these like little details and stuff. Like I got some keys. I got some little, I actually glued that one down already, but I had some little gears and stuff. The little hearts that say love on them. I have other little hearts and stars and stuff over there. I had buttons. And I just kind of played around with this. I just thought it was really cute just to kind of add whatever. I really liked that neon pink button on here. I don't know why, but that's kind of where it led to this. Here was another one. I didn't show you the paper because, I mean, you don't need to see it all again. But I just kind of decorated it. I grabbed another piece of this. Well, I was kind of messing around with some more of that paper. I didn't know where I was going to go with this, but I grabbed another piece of that rice paper one, and I had little butterflies, and I cut out the little butterflies, and I thought it would be really cute for them to be kind of like landing on the roses. So I just kind of glued them down around the roses. This one, for some reason, was having a hard time sticking. A couple of mine, you can kind of see that the upper right corner there is, yeah, that one right there is like, it's hard. It was kind of like coming up. It was like 3 different times I had to try to glue that one down. I actually was thinking about going over this one with Mod Podge. I never did, but I don't know. They ended up sticking good enough to where I didn't have to, but I got a couple of other little buttons here too that I really enjoyed. I really liked that blue one with the pink thing in the middle. And then I grabbed this board here. And I just decided I was going to glue these down onto the board. My one got a little off kilter after I glued it down, but it worked. And then I grabbed some of my pictures of me and my husband together. Probably should have cut this out, but anyway. And I just stuck these down. This one I actually had to rip out the heart underneath. I had a heart. I didn't show you this last one that I made, but I had a heart and it was bending the picture, so I had to actually rip that out of there. But yeah, for the most part, guys, it turned out really cute. And I thought it'd be really cute. So this one is DIY number 4-ish. So I kind of just made another one of the little mouse traps. I thought it was really cute, but I wanted to give you another idea. So I thought I had some of those magnets from Dollar Tree, and I could not find them. But I had a magnet that broke from my fridge, so I wanted to give you this idea because you don't have to just use them as I showed you on that and glue them down to a board for pictures. You can use these as magnets as well and put them on your fridge and use them for like putting recipes on or you know, special little things that you like, grocery lists or whatever the case is. And I thought this was a cute little idea as well, to put on your fridge. And I thought this was a darling little magnet. So there you have it as well. I mean, and our final reveal. So here you guys got it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Just kind of showing you what they look. I actually think this one was one of my favorites. I really enjoyed this one. And this one I left the sound in for you guys so you can kind of hear the chimes. I hope you enjoy that. Gives you kind of an idea of what it sounds like if it would be blowing in the wind. Make sure you guys go check out the playlist down below and enjoy out all these beautiful, wonderful women that have been collabing with us. And see what they all created with these interesting challenge items that we have. Definitely go check out Brenda and over at Rustic and Lace DIY and Kathy Jo, and go check out Jessica over at The Busy Housewife. She did some wonderful DIYs last time too. Well, she does great DIYs all the time, but I mean, you definitely go check them guys out. I really hope you guys all enjoyed these, and don't forget to give me a good thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. I greatly appreciate it. And I can't wait to give you out another video, and see you guys all in the next one. God bless and take care. Bye bye.